Okay, so let's start with our joint mobilizing. This is too much glare of the sun. It should get better. You guys can still see me, right?
Yes.
Yep. Okay. So let's get started in a comfortable standing position. Feet can be a little wide, so you get nice balance, stability there. And we're going to start with all joint movements, okay? All joint and big muscle groups. So let's start with the head and neck movement, up and down, loosen the neck. Very good. Up and down. Start to loosen. And if there is a little restriction, tightness, it's okay. You just have to move through that tightness, a little bit stretching. Very good. And then come back to the center, drop the right here, drop the left, the side to side. Very good. And then come back to the center. Now, keep your shoulders relaxed. Turn your head to the right. Turn your head to the left. Very good. Turn right, left, and take it both sides. Very good. Make sure you're not turning the back, so that way you feel maximum twisting in the neck muscles. Very good. Come back to the center. Very good. Stop the movement. Bring your hands to the shoulders. Let's take shoulder rotations. See if you can bring your elbows closer and then open them wide. Very good. Nice big circles. Very good. Nice big circles. Nice. Now, next time the elbows come closer, let's open them in the opposite way. Very good. And stop the movement, release. Release, relax the shoulders. Now let's do the same rotation with arms open. This might be a little hard sometimes. Big circles, opening the arms wide. So full swing of the shoulders, big circle. Very good. Nice. Maximum range of motion there into our shoulder. Very good. And again, it might feel different on right and left side. Very good. Now let's take it in the opposite way. Very good. And stop the movement. Release. Relax the shoulders. Very good. Now let's bring our elbows in, giving a little elbow stretch. Sorry, forearms in, so little elbow stretch. Open and close. Very good. Nice. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Very good. Release. Bring your palms to the front as if you're pressing in a glass. Very good. Give a nice stretch. And then take circles. Just moving the wrist joints. Circles. Both sides. Very good. And then come back to the center. Bring your palms to the front. Give a nice stretch. Make a tight fist. Again, open. Make a tight fist. Open. Let's do that 2 more times. Squeeze. Squeeze. 1 more time. Very good. Now make a tight fist and draw circles. Very good. Both sides. And release. Very good. Let the arms be alone. Relax the arms. Now let's start to get into our back area. So we're going to start bending through the lower back. So bending forwards and back. So keep your feet a little wide, bend forwards, and then stretch back. Forwards. Very good. Very good. Keep moving. Just a couple more times. Very good. Nice. Come back to the center. Now, from here, let's take a side bend. So let's widen those hands a little. Bring your hands to the hips. Let's take a side stretch. Sides, sideways, sideways, both sides, giving a nice stretch. Very good. Side. Very good. Now let's take that couple more times. Good. and come back to the center. Nice. Now let's take a spinal twist, twisting to the right and left. Very good. Twist. Twisting both sides. And come back to the center. Very good. Now, from here, let's take a turn to one side and we're going to stretch our arms as if we're trying to reach a shelf which is on the top. Okay, so turn on one side and reach. Very good. Turn on one side, reach. Reach that top shelf. Stretch. Stretch the arms all the way. Brings in the stretch of the spine. Very good. Stretch. And let's take that couple more times. And maybe one side feels a little easier. That shelf might be a little accessible, right? It feels different on both sides sometimes. Reach. And one more time. Very good. And slowly come back to the center. Take your time and then meet back in center. Now, keeping those feet wide, let's circular movements, just circles. Very good. Rotation. And other side. Very good. And come back to the center. Bring yourself back to neutral. Feet closer. Now I'm going to grab my chair. You can go and stand near a wall if you'd like. Working on the knee stretches. Okay. We're stretching the knee here. I'm going to start with my right leg. Lift the right leg off the mat and just stretch the knee. Front and back. You can always do this sitting on the chair if you'd like. Okay. Front and back. Very good. Just stretching it out as if you're kicking. Very good. Just let's do that a few more times. 6, 7, 8. Very good. Release. Now let's do that again. Now let's lift that right leg off again. This time we are going side to side. Very good. And stop. Take a moment. We're going to do one more movement with that side. Lift that right leg again, bend that knee and draw circles with your toes. So drawing circles, both sides. And release. Feel the difference, right and left side. Very good. Now I'm going to do that on the other side. You can bring the chair on the other side or leave it there. Doesn't matter. We are still holding the chair the whole time. This is not about balance, so don't worry about it. Okay, standing on right leg, I'm going to bend my left knee and front and back. Very good. Front and back. Very good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very good. Now, I'm going to take a pause. And then again, lift that left leg and this time side to side. Very good. It sometimes becomes tricky how to move that side to side, right? As the leg doesn't move the way we want. And come back to the center. And draw circles. Both sides. Very good. And stop. You can feel that in the legs. Very good. Now, let's do that same thing, similar stretches in the ankles. Let's stand with our chair, up and down. Very good, up and down. Point and flex. Just the ankle stretch. Remember, you can do this sitting in a chair. And now draw circles with your toes. Drawing circles, very good. Both sides. Very good. Stop that movement and release. Very good. Let's take it to the other side. Point and flex. Very good. And draw circles. Both sides. And stop the movement, release. Very good, release. Stomp your feet couple of times. And let's stand comfortable here. Now, after all those joint movements and loosening, you can feel your heartbeat a little faster, breathing a little faster. That will settle down. We're going to start with our standing yoga poses. Before that, we have some more breathing and stretching. These are the breathing techniques. Those were the loosening exercises. These are the breathing practices. These are known to bring in more depth in your breathing. Especially in Colorado, I think we need to do this more. Now, keep your feet as wide as the hips. They're nice and parallel. From here, lift the toes, press the toes, lift the heels, press the heels. Very good. Now, press the outer and inner arches. And then make sure you're placing all the corners of the feet. So when I press my feet now, I can feel the toes, heels, and arches. Stand taller. Now, I'm going to start to make myself taller. You want to stretch your spine lengthwise. So when I'm standing here, sometimes my back starts to collapse. So see if you can stretch that back tall. Shoulders come above the hips. So I feel that length of the spine. Pull the shoulders back. Relax the shoulders, arms hang, and I'm standing nice and tall. So that brings a nice posture to the body. It engages the muscles of the torso and the back. So let's stand here tall spine. This is called as mountain pose or Tadasana. Now 5 breaths here. If you're used to the abdominal breathing awareness, where you bring in your abdomen and move out, feel free to do that. That's very powerful. Exhale, bring the belly in. Inhale, let it expand, okay? You can do open mouth exhalations, okay? 5 breaths at your own pace. Exhale, bring the belly in. Very good. Open your eyes. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Synchronize the breathing and movement. Inhale, stretch the arms out all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, reach. And exhale. Very good. Interlace the fingers. Stretch the palms out. Very good. Bring it back in. Now when you're stretching out, inhale. Inhale, stretch. Exhale. Inhale. Stretching the rib cage, shoulder, and the lower upper back. Very good. Let's do that one more time. Inhale. Very good. Now stretch all the way above the crown. So reach, full body stretch, bring it back in. Once again, reach, inhale. Very good. Let's do that one more time. Reach. And one more. I say one more time and I'll make you do one more. Release and relax. It just feels good when you do it. You're like, I want to do it this more. So, and sometimes it feels good on the body. So remember, all these warm-up loosening exercises, there's no specific rule. If it feels good on the body, you can do 10, 12 repetitions. You can repeat it mornings and evenings, preferably empty stomach. But these are very good to keep your joints moving, to relieve that stiffness. The more we move, the less stiff it gets. Because with our condition, its stiffness keeps coming back. So we want to keep working on it every few hours. So mornings, evenings, if you have 15 minutes, I'm watching the time here, it took us 15 minutes to finish this. So that's not a lot, right? So you can always bring that in your daily practice. When you're just sitting, hanging out in the patio or something, you can do this. Okay, now let's start standing yoga poses. So before we do our side bending, let's just activate our side body a little. So let's reach up here, interlace the fingers, pointer is pointing up. Okay, take a side bend to any one side and bring yourself back up. Once again, side bend, bring it back. Let's do that 2 more times, okay? At your own pace, same side. Very good. Now, come back to the center after finishing those sides, those repetitions. Let's take it to the other side. Side bend, come back up. Let's again side bend. And let's do that 2 more times. Very good. Come back and release. Very good. You feel that into the side body. Now, keep pressing through those feet. You're going to use those same muscles of the back and the torso. Now, if you want to see whether you're really bending sideways or whether you're kind of bending forwards and back, one of the tricks to do that is when you're practicing by yourself or even any time, go near a wall and do this. And you want to move in the same plane of movement, keeping yourself parallel to the wall. So that way you know whether you're really moving sideways or you're kind of moving backwards or forwards. Now, you will notice when you do it with the wall that it gets hard. With the wall, when you're trying to stay with the wall, it gets hard to do that. But then you're getting that maximum benefit, maximum lateral bending, right? So you can always try that out at home. Let's start here. We are not doing it with the wall right now. Arms alongside. We're going to start with the right side. Okay, lateral bending pose. This is Ardha Kati Chakrasana. Slow movement of the right arm. Turn the palm up. Be aware of your right arm and shoulder. Okay, reach up. Now, once you're here, keep pressing through the feet. Give a nice stretch. Exhale and bend sideways. We bend sideways as we exhale. Once we are here, we keep breathing normally. Never hold the breath. Let the other arm relax. No tension in the other shoulder. Okay, now your arm is next to the ear, so you're bending sideways. Doesn't matter how far you go. Even if you're right here and you're bending only this much, that's okay. How much ever you can. Keep reaching through those right fingers. Keep pressing through that right foot. Very good. See if you can push yourself a little more. I'm going to stay here for 4 more breaths. Next time you inhale, slowly come up. Very slow movement. Slow release. Slowly release the arm. Feel that arm gets heavy. Turn the palm and release. Mindful. Being mindful. Now take a moment here. Pause. Maybe eyes can be closed to observe. Or you can keep them open. Your right arm feels different. Maybe longer than the left. The right side feels different. The right back, and even the breathing feels different on right and left. Let the breathing come back to normal. Once you're ready, open your eyes, and we're going to start the same thing on the other side. Relax the shoulders, relax the arms. Let's bring our left arm up. Slow movement, turn the palm, and then slowly reach up, being aware of the movement and the sensations. Now, once we are here, press through the feet, give a nice stretch, and take a side bend. Very good. Relax the shoulders. Nice. Keep breathing. Very good. Stay there. 4 breaths here. Again, doesn't matter how far you go. One side might feel easier. Keep breathing where you stay there. Keep breathing. Press through the feet. Inhale. Reach. Release. Slow release. Nice. Relax the shoulders. Relax the arms. Take a moment again. Notice the difference. I'm not quite sure what went wrong. She likes to talk during the class. My Alexa. Okay. I don't know whether you heard that.
Yes.
Okay, come back to the center. Well, they hear us all the time, right? Whatever we are talking here. Now, once we are here, let's come here. Now, we are going to work on our chair pose today. Let's bring our block for this one. I'm going to bring my block. Keep it in between the inner thighs. Now, for some reason, if you don't have the block today, that's totally okay. We can do this without the block. Feet are wide as the block, okay? So once you keep your block, walk your feet as close as it feels good. So you're kind of squeezing that block in between the inner thighs. And then keep that block closer to the knee. Now, once you're here, what happens when we keep the block? We try to hold the block. That way we are engaging the inner thighs muscles. Inner thighs are also linked to our lower abdomen and pelvic floor. Okay, so kind of strengthening all those parts. Now from here, bring your hands to the heart, sink into chair. Very good. Keep pressing through both the feet. Nice. This is a half squat position. Might be intense for the knees, so be mindful how it feels. Very good. Stay there. Nice. Now press through the feet, slowly come up. Nice. We're going to do that 2 more times. Second version, second repetition, we are going to raise the arms up. So reach the arms up, sink into chair. Very good. Nice, powerful and strength. Utkatasana, awkward chair pose. Very good. Stay there. Breathe. Keep pressing through the feet. Press through the feet, slowly come up and release. Very good. Nice. Now, for the third repetition, we are going to add a twist in this one. Okay, for that, let's release the block. And I'm going to show you how we do this, and then we'll do it together. So I'm coming into chair, and then I'm going to try to twist on one side in the chair. So that squeezes my abdomen. It's also engaging my thighs and the core. Okay, we're not holding too long. Just watch first, then we'll do it together. Bringing your hands to the heart. We sink into chair. Don't do it, just watch. I'm going to bring my left elbow to the right knee and twist. Maybe a couple breaths. Slowly come back to the center. Release. Take a break. And then we do the same thing on the other side. Right elbow to the left knee and twist. And slowly come up and release. It's a little intense advanced pose, but we'll do as much as we can. The idea is getting a twist into that spine. Okay, keep your feet a little closer if you'd like, not too close, still wide as the hips. Once we are here, bring your hands to the heart, sink into chair, take that left elbow to the right knee and look to the right shoulder. Very good, give a twist, couple breaths, untwist, and slowly come up. That was fun, isn't it? Let's do that on the other side. Bring your hands to the heart, sink into chair. Right elbow to the left knee, okay? Look over the left shoulder. Very good. One more breath. Untwist. And slowly come up. Very good. That was fun. Stomp your feet. That's a little intense for the knees though. So again, be mindful. Let's take a breath in through the nose. Exhale out. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Let's do that 2 more times. Very good. Nice. Now, let's come into our forward fold. Remember, you can have a chair or a block. We are going to take into a wide stance. So again, this is optional to have a chair. You can have 1 or 2 blocks, depending on what feels comfortable. I'm going to keep my blocks here. Take a wide stance. Very good. Now, both heels are in the same line. Okay, even if they are wide, make sure they are in the same line, as wide as they feel good. Make sure you're pressing through all the corners of the feet. Once you're here, shoulders are relaxed, right? I'm going to start to bend through the lower back. Now, 2 options. You can either hold the hips and start to hinge forwards, or you can reach the arms and bend forwards, whichever feels good to you. Okay, now from here, either hinge here or reach the arms and hinge forwards, whichever feels good. Now, once you're here, go down as much as you can. Hands go on the block or on the chair. Find that comfortable deep stretch. Now, adjust the height of the blocks depending on how you feel. If you want to go a little deeper, blocks can lower. The height of the block can be less. Now, with each breath, see if you can lift your tailbone and deepen the stretch. Crown keeps moving towards the mat. So your head is hanging here. Very good. Stay there. Keep breathing. Walk your blocks closer to your body if you would like. That deepens the stretch. Very good. Let's stay here for 2 more breaths. Very good. Now, when you feel ready, bring your hands to the hips, bend your knees, and slowly come up, very slow. That was good. That felt good. Yeah, it's a deep stretch. Yeah. Now, sometimes when your head goes down, it might make you feel dizzy. So keep your eyes open the whole time. Bend your knees, bring your feet closer. Very good. Now, from here, let's come into a back bend. Don't worry about the blocks. Feet go wide. Bring your hands to the hips. Now, my fingers are pointing towards the front. So my elbows are pulled back. Shoulders are pulled back. Once I'm here, I'm bending backwards. So remember, my shoulders have to drop down. I don't want my shoulders too close to the ears. So drop your shoulders, pull the back, and then take a back bend. Very good. Come back in. Nice, everyone. Let's do that 5 times. Back bend. Come back up. Back bend. Very good. And 3 times at your own pace. Very good. Very good. Come back to the center. Now, let's take that back bend and see if we can hold for 2 or 3 breaths or more. But if you feel that is too intense and you can't breathe properly, then you want to keep repeating it what we did just now. Okay, so let's just do that. Ardha Chakrasana, half wheel. So bend backwards and shoulders pulled back and breathe. Stay there, keep breathing. And slowly come out. Some of us might find that easy, and for some of us it could be a little challenge. So each of us have our strengths. So some of us feel comfortable bending forwards, and for some of us, our back is such a way that our back is comfortable, and that's totally okay. Everybody has different strength in our bodies, so that's totally fine. Now, once we are here, but we do want to stretch in both the directions, and that's why we do that back bend after the forward fold. Let's make our chair. Very good. Let's come into our standing balance. Very good. We are going to do one leg mountain, standing on one leg. Okay. Before we do our standing balance, where we try to balance ourselves on one leg, we are going to do our drill where we practice stopping the fall. So when I'm standing on one leg, if I lose my balance, I'm going to kind of start to fall in the opposite way where my leg is off the mat. And then what happens is automatically I stop myself by putting that leg on the mat. So I'm going to do that just to bring in that reflex. Left foot on the mat. Very good. Stand up on the right leg. Stomp that left foot. Very good. Stand up on the right leg. Stomp that left foot. And let's do that 10 times. 1, 2, 3. Very good. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. That's a lot of practice for that leg. Very good. Come back to the center, right? Now, I'm going to stand closer to the chair. First, I stand on both feet. So both feet are parallel, anchoring through both all the corners. Once I'm here, I start to stare at a point in front of my eyes. Once I fixed my gaze, I'm going to slowly lift that left leg off the mat and stand taller on the right leg. Very good, just like that. Just standing on that right leg. Bend that left knee and can stay on the hips. Keep holding the chair. Only if you feel a little steady, you can see if you can let go the chair. No rush. Very good. Keep staring at a point. Do not stare at my image. Something which is not moving in front of your eyes. Tiptoe the fingers. Very good. Then when you feel ready, slowly release. Very good. Not so good. It was okay today. Can do better, isn't it? We can do better, right? Okay, stomp your feet. Every day is different. There's a lot happening in that balancing pose. Looks very simple when somebody else is doing it. Very good. Let's move our chair on this side. Now we're going to do the same thing on the other side. One leg mountain is where we stand taller on one leg. So your one hip, one knee, everything is taking that body weight. That strengthens those lower body muscles. And then balance also works on improving the balance, balancing centers in the brain. And then it's also known to bring in effect on your focus and concentration powers, right? Memory powers. So just kind of bringing in that one-pointed awareness, one-pointed focus. Whatever we do in our physical posture stays with us beyond this mat. That's always the key. Now, let's start with our chair on the other side. Now I'm going to stand on my left leg, left hip. So before that, let's do that drill. Let's bring our right leg off the mat, stomp the feet. As if I'm stopping that fall, stop the fall on this side. Very good. Nice. Now let's do that 10 times, okay? 1, 2, 3. Very good. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, at your own pace, okay? 10. And finish your counting at your own pace. Very good. Come back to the center. Both feet are parallel. They are as wide as the hips. Heels, knees, and hips are in the same line. Now, once you're here, start folding to the chair. No rush in letting go of that chair. Keep staring at a point in front of your eyes. Something which is not moving. Fix your gaze. Once you feel that steadiness in your gaze, only then we start to lift that right leg off the mat, standing on that left leg. Very good. Standing taller. Nice. One leg mounted. Keep staring at a point. Find a little steadiness. Take your time to get that. And then only if you feel okay, you can let go of the chair or just tiptoe the fingers. Very good. Nice. Stay there. When you feel ready, slowly release. You really feel that pose into your hips and the glutes. You feel that into the leg muscles. Very good. Take a breath in through the nose. Inhale. Exhale through the mouth. Once again, in through the nose. Exhale out. Very good. Now, from here, let's come down to the mat. Lower ourselves here. Let's stretch the legs out here. Point and flex the toes. Loosen the toes. Very good. Now, once you're here, bring your legs closer. See if you can sit a little taller, shoulders relax. Very good. You can always have a pillow or a blanket on which you can sit, if that helps you to feel comfortable, okay? Now, once you're here, let's bend that right knee. Let's do a little half butterfly here, okay? So this is again working on the hip joints, up and down. Just moving the right knee up and down. Very good. Nice, stay there. Very good. Opening the knee. Now let's open the knee, stay there. Keep breathing. and slowly release. And feel that into the legs. Let's take it to the other side again. Adjust your hips, sit nice and tall. Once you're here, up and down, movement of the left knee, left hip. Very good. Hip opener. Very good. Nice. Now let's open that left knee, stay there. And slowly release. Very good. Now from here, let's bend both the knees, feet facing each other. Bring your heels closer. Interlace the fingers and you can hold the feet. If this feels too much, you can always hold the ankles. Now, once you're here, if your back starts to collapse, see if you can stretch that back up. Look taller. Very good. Shoulders relax, neck is relaxed. Now, keep that back nice and tall. So I'm kind of lifting my back. And then again, flapping the wings of the butterfly. Bound angle pose, Baddha Konasana. A lot of angle poses in yoga. That those names have come from the way the body looks in those poses. Triangle, side angle, bound angle, open angle. There are a lot of poses with angle names in it. Konasana. Very good. This is Baddha Konasana. Up and down. Nice. Now, let's open the knees as much as you can, as if they're trying to touch the mat. Maybe they won't today, but they're just trying. And then we are going to bend forwards, just hinging forwards. Now again, that is optional. So what I'm doing here is I'm keeping my knees open. Now this itself is a deep stretch. You're just sitting right here, trying to stretch those knees towards the mat. Keep pulling those knees towards the mat. That itself is a deep stretch. If you want to go a little deeper, maybe hinging forwards, just kind of hinging forwards. Very good. Stay there. Very good. 2 more breaths. And then gently come up. Very good. Release. Release the legs. Very good. Wiggle the legs. Nice. Now from here, let's do a little more stretches lying down on the back. So let's come to the top of the mat. We are going to also do some core engagement here. Okay, so bring your arms parallel, tall spine, shoulders relax, and then keep that tall spine and start to lower very slow. If this is hurting your back, you can avoid this one and just lower on the mat. Lower release. Coming down. And once you reach the mat, let the legs go a little wide, let the arms away from the body. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Blow in your birthday candle. One more time. Inhale. Exhale out. Very good. Now, from here, bend your knees. Bring your knees into the chest, and both the knees are closer to each other. Hug the knees closer, and then rock side to side. I'm starting to give massage to my back here. Rocking side to side, you feel that back pressing into the mat and the hard surface pressing back into the back muscles. So that evens out any tightness or tension. Very good, side to side. Knees closer to the chest and rocking side to side. This is also good for your abdomen, digestive system. Very good. Come back to the center. Release the feet on the mat. Very good. Now from here, let's release the legs on the mat. We're going to do a little leg raising today that engages your abdominal muscles. It also strengthens your hips and the quadriceps. So let's bring our arms alongside. And we're going to start to raise that right leg. Now remember, one modification you can use is slide those palms under the glutes. That helps you to support the back and the core if you feel a little weakness in here, okay? Keeping the palms next to the body is a little challenging. So whichever feels good to you. From here, right leg goes up. bring it down. Doesn't matter how far it goes. Right leg goes up, bring it down, and let's do that 3 more times. Very good, slow movement. And bring it down. Release the right leg. That was 5 repetitions on the right side. Bring your legs closer. Feel the difference. Right leg feels longer already. Let's do it on the other side. Now, feel free to slide those palms under the hips. Left leg goes up. Bring it down when you're ready. Left leg goes up. Very good. 3 more times at your own pace. Very good. And it doesn't matter how far you lift. Very good. Slowly release. Very good. Now, from here, let's do the right side again, just one time. Right leg goes up. This time we bend the right knee. And then we hug the right knee closer with our arms. Just kind of bringing it closer. Hold the right knee with your hands, maybe interlacing the fingers or just holding the right shin and get a nice stretch here. Very good, deep stretch. Now take 4 deep breaths here. Pressing that abdomen and breathing gives an effect on your intestines, digestive system. It also stretches your back muscles and the sciatic nerve. Very good. One more breath. Closer. And then when you're ready, I'm going to release my palms on the mat, stretch the right leg up and lower the right leg all the way to the back. Release. Slow movement. And then once you release your right leg, just take a moment. Now bring both the legs closer again. Again, you feel the difference. Right and left feels different. Very good. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Slowly bring that left leg up. Bend the left knee. And then bring your left knee closer. Right leg is relaxed. No tension in the right leg. Left knee gets closer to the chest. There. Breathe. One more breath here. Press that left knee closer. Very good. Now, when you're ready to release, palms on the mat, stretch that left leg up and lower the left leg all the way. Slow release. Once you release your left leg, take a moment. Legs go wide. It feels as if your lower body is feeling a different sensation compared to the shoulders. Very good. Now, let's bring both the legs closer and just one time you're going to lift both the legs up together. Now, if this is hard, you can bend your knees and lift up, or you can engage the core again. Squeeze those legs in together and lift both the legs up. Again, palms can go under the glutes. Very good. Keep pointing through the toes. Very good. Stay there, legs up the wall. Now bend the knees. Hug the knees closer. And then start to press those thighs into the abdomen. You can stay right here. If it feels okay, you can do the wind-free pose from here. Exhale, nose comes closer to the knees. Beautiful stretch. Nice pressure on the abdomen. Continue here for 4 breaths. Now, when you feel ready, slowly release the head, neck, and shoulders. Release the palms on the mat. Stretch both the legs up. Legs are squeezed in together. Now, from here, start to lower the legs all the way. We come down just as we went up. Release very slow. That was a big task for the abdominal muscles. Release, let the legs go wide. Arms away from the body. Take a moment here. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Just bring your attention to your body and the breathing. And notice what changes you feel after that leg raising. Now, these leg raising stretches are pretty powerful. If you feel good with them, you want to keep doing them regularly. They engage the abdominal muscles, they give a good stretch to the back, and they're also good for your digestive system. Very good. Now, from here, let's bend the knees, feet on the mat. Let's do a complementary back bend. Walk your feet closer to the hips, and then keep them still parallel and wide. Once you're here, arms alongside, arms on the mat. Let's do bridge pose breathing. So we move with the breath. Inhale, bridge up, exhale, go down, okay? So inhale, press through the feet and palms, raise up. Exhale, go down. Very good. Once again, inhale up. Exhale, go down. Keep your knees parallel. Inhale, press through the heels, toes and arches. Remember the mounted pose. Press through all the corners. Very good. Let's do that 3 more times. Inhale up. Exhale. Very good. Very good. Next time you lower the bridge pose. Release and take a moment. Now that is a very good bridge pose breathing, which is a good exercise, good stretch, and also strengthening quadriceps and back. Now let's do the bridge pose, and we're going to hold that bridge pose. Couple options. If you don't want to hold, you can just go up and down, just like what we did before, or you can slide a block. Keep a block under the bridge so you get a little supported bridge. Feel free to take your modification. Press through the feet and palms, come up into bridge. Slide the block or hold right here, or simply move up and down for 4 counts. Very good. Stay there, whichever feels good to you today. Setu Bandhasana, bridge pose. When you're ready, start to release slowly. When you're ready, release the middle back, lower back, and tailbone. As you release, relax the shoulders, relax the arms. Notice the breathing. Notice the heartbeat, and then notice the back muscles. All the back bends help in increasing the strength and flexibility of the back, but they also help in your heart and breathing. It helps to bring in deeper breaths, to relax the mind, which is anxious, worried, or tensed. It also helps to give a calming effect to the mind. Now from here, let's walk our feet as wide as the mat. Shoulders are relaxed, so wiggle the shoulders a couple times and relax them. Feet wide as the mat, arms open at the shoulder level. So we're getting ready for our twisting. Before that, let's do a little windshield wipers. A little windshield wipers, side to side. Very good. Side to side. Loosen the back, loosen the hips. Very good. Now, stop those movements, come back to center. Feet are still wide. Let's take a spinal twisting stretch and let's hold that stretch. Drop the knees to the left. Turn the neck to the right. The neck turns in the opposite way. Feel that stretch into the back muscles. Now, if it feels comfortable, you can bring your left foot on the top of the right knee. That is just optional. Breathing. Very good. And then when you're ready, slowly release. Come back to center. Let's take it to the other side. When you're ready, knees drop to the right, turn the neck to the left. Gently come back to the center, release. Walk your feet closer, release the arms. And then bring your knees into the chest again. Again, bring the knees closer. That presses that lower back on the mat. And then again, rock side to side, just a couple times. Good. Loosen the back, loosen the hips here, massaging it back. Very good. Now from here, let's come back to the center. Release the feet on the mat. And let's come into our final resting pose. So your version of resting and relaxing pose, if you want to lie down on the back. Traditional Shavasana is legs are wide, arms away. You can have a pillow for your head. You can have a pillow under your knees. Arms relaxed, shoulders relaxed, legs are wide. Now, if you don't want to keep your legs stretched out and if it doesn't feel good for your back muscles here, you can always bend the knees, feet wide, knees come closer. So you can always stay right here and just stay comfortable. So whichever relaxing pose that feels good to you, Shavasana or folded legs, this is called as constructive resting pose. Close your eyes. Let the whole body relax. Take some time to let go here. Exhale out. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Once again, inhale through the nose. Exhale out. Close your eyes and let's start to relax completely here. Complete release. Final relaxation at the end of our practice gives us time to reflect on this hour of practice. We started with joint mobilizing, loosening and warming up all the joints. We continued with some breathing exercises and then standing yoga poses, a fun twist in the chair pose, balancing pose. And then coming into seated stretches, lying down, leg raising, bridge pose, and the twisting. Close your eyes and recall all the sensations. And maybe try to recall which stretch felt good. Which stretch really felt comforting to the body. Maybe all of them, or maybe one of them is your favorite. Just noticing that, observing, introspecting. Close your eyes and let's start to relax the whole body here. Now from those practices, the thoughts of those practices, bring your attention to your breathing. Let the whole body relax and awareness is on the breathing practice, breathing. Inhales and exhales. Let the whole body release and relax. Close your eyes and welcome to a guided relaxation technique. The deep relaxation technique is where we bring our attention to different parts of our body and then move that attention from one part to another. As we rotate our focus, move our focus from one part to another, we start to release that part, relax it. Let it completely sink into the mat. Whole body relax and close your eyes and bring your awareness to the toes of both the feet. Relax the toes. Release the ankle joints, the calf muscles. Relax the knee joints and thighs. Inside of the thighs and the outside. Front of the thighs and the back. Relax the entire thighs. Release the hip joints. Whole body relax. From the glutes, bring your attention to the lower back, middle back, upper back, shoulders, arms. Drop the elbows. Relax the forearms, wrist joints, palms and the fingers. Release the entire arms, the whole arms. Bring your awareness to your abdomen and the chest, and the gentle rhythmic movement of the breath. Up and down, rise and fall. Bring your attention to the neck muscles and relax the neck. Jaw muscles, open and close the mouth. Moving the jaw side to side. Relax the entire face, cheeks, chin, ears, eyes, and forehead. All the way to the scalp. Whole body is complete. From the crown to the toes. Relax. Ease and relax. To enhance this relaxation, we introduce the sound of Om in our practice. We chant out the sound of Om throughout the exhalation, and we stretch the sound as long as we exhale. Let's chant out the sound of Om to bring deeper relaxation, and this also helps to deepen our breath. Inhaling for Om, inhale. Om. Once again, inhale. Om. Good. One more time. Inhale. Feel the resonance of that sound and silence. Without disturbing this peace and relaxation, start to bring movements to the fingers and toes. Hip turn side to side. And bring your feet closer. Bring the knees into the chest. Rocking side to side. Slowly turning to the right side, below of the right arm. When you feel ready, whichever way you want to get up, slowly come up. Coming into a comfortable seat. Eyes remain closed. Couple the shoulder rolls. Drop the shoulders. Bring your hands to the heart. Gratitude for this practice. Gratitude for this community and friends and support we have. And more important, gratitude for our amazing, powerful, complex body we have, with its wisdom, strength, and power, resilience. Let this practice and the benefits walk with you beyond that. Bringing our hands, third eye, healing thoughts, hands to the lips, healing words, and hands to the heart, healing intentions. It was an honor to guide you all in the practice. The light in me salutes the light present in me. Namaste. Let's do the calming. If you have glasses, take your glasses off, rub the palms, and place it on the eyes. Feel the warmth. And slowly open your eyes. Thank you, everyone.